Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic host of Bachelor Nation News. As you guys know, recording from location in Vegas today, so apologies for not having that crystal clear, ultra smooth audio, although, you might not know the difference. So we got this video, as you can see right here. Susie's best friends are hinting that there may be a reunion between Susie and Clayton. Now, this isn't a spoiler video because there are no spoilers. Now, I've got another video coming from Zachary Reality that'll be up after this that says, some hypothetical spoilers that may exist, but we don't really know the credibility there. So as far as I know, I'm not labeling this as a spoiler because it's all hypothetical. We're following the clues. So Brandon B-Mac Jones, his name Brandon? B-Mac Jones dished a little bit of info. Details now are all you guys are all so wrong. So he says everybody's wrong. We're going to read into what he thinks might be going on. And then in a response to him, we've got Susie's BFF, best friend for life, saying, if B-Mac Jones is one of Clayton's besties and gets to spill, does that mean I get to as well? Ladies and gentlemen of the Bellagio, we have a best friend tea spill off. Are you guys ready for a BFTSO? Let's get into it. All right, and then I'm going to share what Clayton had said on Caitlin Bristow's podcast Off the Vine and how that might lend to some belief that they did make up, as the French would say, ameliorate la situation. Let's dive in. So here we have what Brandon said. Three's a party. So he said, now I know this is a lot of he said, she said, so just stick with me, folks. In response to him, someone said, three's a party, guys. What are we chatting about? Now, that doesn't make too much sense to me, but if we search by best, someone says, I spent way too long trying to interpret what this means and I give up. If someone wants to explain, I'd appreciate it because I'm the same way. I have no idea what that means. And here's what the original poster says. Brandon said in his Q&A that he had all the details now, and you guys are all so wrong. So wait till after the final rose. He seemed super happy about it, like Clayton got a happy ending out of all of this and is with someone. Susie's best friend reposted that, now hold on folks, pop an Adderall, to her Instagram stories and said, if Clayton's bestie can spill, can I spill the tea as well? How I read it is, she's also in on it and knows they're back together. Again, this is a jump. You need to stretch your hamstrings before you make this leap to a conclusion. That's why I'm not calling this a spoiler. Susie's other friend reposted the best friend story, asking what they're talking about, but clearly in a joking, sarcastic way, because he also knows what the tea is. He would definitely know because he was hanging out with Clayton's brother, Malik, and possibly Clayton and Brandon as well. Clayton's brother's name's Malik. Oh, that's someone else. Clayton's brother and Malik and possibly Clayton and Brandon as well. Both of her friends that posted the stories also follow Clayton. It would be weird if Susie and Clayton were on bad terms to follow him. Well, I've got friends that still follow some of my exes, and it's like, here's how it should work, right? Here's like, if we know anyone in Silicon Valley, if a guy breaks up with a girl, there should be a code, like an automatic button you press, or vice versa, gender doesn't matter, where all of your friends that followed your girl or your guy also have to unfollow it. Isn't that a good idea, Tasha? So say Tasha breaks up with her boyfriend before finding me. All of Tasha's friends that followed that boyfriend now no longer follow him. It's like, if I'm cutting ties, you're either with me or against me. That's just a thought. What do you guys think about that? Because how annoying is it? Someone's going to come in, oh yeah, I dumped so-and-so and my friend still followed him. Oh, my cousin Celeste followed my ex and I had to call her and be like, Celeste, are you going to do me like that? Are you going to do me? Is blood not thicker than water? What are you doing? She's like, what are you talking about? It's like, all right, never mind. Okay, so that's what the theory is. Now, the next Reddit thread, Susie's best friend gives us a clue on how after the final rose goes. So this was the original one, and then the one we just showed you was the friend saying, three's a party, guys, what are we chatting about? So those are the clues. There aren't many of them, but there's something. And here's what Clayton had to say on Caitlin Bristow's podcast, after they talked about the heavy stuff, about where he is now. Let's just have a quick listen.
Happy in other ways. If you took social media out of this, Are you happy?
Yeah, and I've been saying this all season. I mean, again, I already lived all of this. So all these actions I took 4 months ago, I've already come to terms with them. I just have to be reminded of what I did now. But overall, I learned. I really feel like had 5 years of growth packed into 2 months. I'm being held accountable for my actions. I had to accept responsibility for my actions, being in the role of the Bachelor at the end of the day. And I want people to understand this. I am not making excuses. I take full blame. I don't want anyone to think that I'm trying to say and make an excuse. I'm just providing explanations right now so people can understand what my mindset was then and what it is now. But my mindset now is that I take from start to finish. Everything I did was under my own volition. I made these decisions and I had to pay the price for them. But through all of that, I've grown stronger. I've learned from my mistakes.
Gonna grow stronger.
I'm a better person for it. And because of that, I'm happy.
Yeah, that makes me happy for you. I'm excited to see what happens and just for it to be all over for you.
All right, so far, nothing to say that because as we know, when he broke up with Susie, he was like, I don't know why this is going down, but everything's happening for a reason. Now, when you watch my next video from what Zachary Reality said, and again, there's spoilers attached to the next video. I'm not going to share them now. But it might show you why Clayton was so angry with Susie. So more on that in the next video.
For you so that you can like move forward with whatever. I don't know if you're single. I don't know if you're working through things. I don't know if you're like whatever it is. I don't know, but I just am excited for you to like move forward and put this behind you, even though, because you will, I promise you, I was in the same position as you. And like people used to have to come and like try and drag me out of bed. And I would be like, I'm not moving. And it has changed my life for the better. And you will look back on this experience and be like, that is a time in my life where I didn't think I could grow as much as I possibly did. You will learn so many life lessons. It will be the most pivotal thing that's ever happened to you in your life, and you will learn and grow from it, and you will look back on it. It might take a few years with grace. You will.
Yeah, no, I think perspective's everything, and I just perceive it the way I do today. But I believe that when I look back on this will be one of the single greatest moments of character development, of growth that I'll have ever experienced in my life. And I am mentally stronger for it today, even though I'm in the dumps maybe temporarily today. Ultimately, I will be able to look back at this and realize that it was maybe one of the best things that I could have ever done for me and for my relationship, my relationships going forward.
Ooh.
Yeah, absolutely.
His relationship, and then he said, my relationship's going forward. Tasha, did he just spoil it? I mean, I don't know. Are we grasping at straws? Let's grasp, but baby, who knows? All right, well, I love how Caitlin goes, listen, you're going to be better for it. It's going to take you several years of therapy. You're going to have to do ayahuasca in Mexico. You need to know a shaman named Trevor, and you're going to need to eat some, edibles, probably in a desert situation that has good energy vortex. But once you start putting crystals in your jockstrap, you will be better for it. Just give it 7 to 10 years and also a lot of therapy. You're also going to need to delete all of your pages from Instagram to Snapchat. Even your Yelp page is now being spammed by people. You just need to, you'll be fine. No, anyway, I digress. He'll be okay. And I'm glad that people are starting to realize he got a raw deal. In the sense that the pendulum always swings too far. He's like, yeah, look, I was being held accountable. He's saying all the things you want someone to say where they understand they get it. But it's like if you eat a cookie after your dad tells you not to and he punches you in the eye, it's like, okay, did that crime equal the punishment there? Clayton got punched in the eye from about 10 million people in Bachelor Nation, accused of all sorts of things. And, we'll have to see if he's forgiven by anybody that he is wronging, if he's in a relationship now. A lot of these questions we won't have answers to till after the final rose. We'll see you for the live stream Monday, Tuesday, before and after those episodes. It's going to be a blast, so definitely get your sleep this weekend and get ready for it. And I got one more video coming your way. It's a spoiler video. But again, I say it's not a spoiler that's like a game-changing, this is a finale, like we have a photo, smoking gun. No, it's all speculation. Sources aren't revealed. So if you don't like spoilers normally but want to hear a theory about what might happen, the next video will be for you. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Bye, everybody.